Hi, my name is Melina, and I want to share with you my medical medium healing story. I won't go too in depth because, well, that can be quite lengthy, and I don't think that most people would be interested in all the details. But I will tell you that this month, it's been 3 years since I started my medical medium journey, and it was one of the best decisions of my life, if not the best. I would say that probably partnering with my husband might be the best, but this is definitely a close second. It has been life changing. I was actually in school to be a doctor of natural medicine when I got very ill, which was 2 years prior to finding the medical medium. I was finding that the information that I was learning in school was not really very helpful. It wasn't helping me heal. It really wasn't alleviating what I was going through. And I didn't have answers as to why I was going through it. All I knew was that I had Hashimoto's, so I had thyroid issues like many, many others out there, but I didn't have answers as to why I was having a lot of the neurological issues I was having. Things like pulsating and vibrations and tingling and things like incredible fatigue, incredible brain fog. I mean, constant. Both of these things were constant past a period of time. It was just very debilitating. I was barely able to live and even just get up off of the couch and go from one room to the next. That was an ordeal. Um, so these kinds of symptoms I really wasn't getting answers for, and I had really reached my limit. Um, and I will say too that I was already sick. You know, many of us have these illnesses, and then we have traumas that we have that make them spin out of control. These and things go to a whole new level of difficulty. And for me, I had just endured a really, really profoundly intense spiritual crisis by way of Kundalini awakening. And this is something that's still not very known, so I don't need to talk about it too much, but it was a very difficult situation that went on for a couple years. It was very intense and traumatic, and it put my body in a very stressed out state. I mean, you could say my mind put my body in a very stressed out state, if I were to be more accurate, I suppose. But point being, my body ended up being in a very stressed out state, and being in a state of panic and terror 24/7 took its toll on my system. And essentially, the illness that I knew, the autoimmunity, as they call it, autoimmune condition, went to a whole new level of sickness. And I wasn't getting the answers anywhere else until someone told me to check out medical medium after getting an Epstein-Barr virus test result back positive. So I did that, and as soon as I looked into it, the first episode I listened to about it was Epstein-Barr virus revealed. I cannot recommend this podcast, this particular show, any more highly. Okay, it's mind-blowing. It is absolutely amazing at the information that can be gleaned in just this one show. For me, it helped immediately to put together pieces. It helped me understand and see that there was a reason I was having the symptoms I was having. It wasn't just some crazy mystery, which can be so maddening. I'm sure you all have experienced this. If you are sick, you have these symptoms and you don't know what's going on, and it's just this mystery. What's going on? Oh, you get a label. You might get a label for some of it, but you still don't know why it's going on. Labels don't help you know why things are going on. So for me, he was able to articulate so many of the symptoms I was having. Why? Like the things actually going on in the body, the neurotoxins that are excreted by the viruses and other pathogens that are in the body, then how they're cofactors for each other, and how, the foods that we're eating are fueling these things. And, things that we think are health food, really, ultimately, many of them aren't. So, all these things I was learning just in this one episode. And I felt more hope within that hour than I had felt in the prior years. And I have to mention too, even though I was in school for natural medicine and I was all about natural healing, I actually had gotten to a point where I started an SSRI. I was on the generic Prozac shortly before finding the medical medium, because I didn't want to be on this planet anymore. I felt hopeless. I wasn't able to live. I felt stuck in my body. I mean, I'm not really even touching on how incredible my symptoms were. I don't think it's possible to do. Those of you who are sick know it's really hard to express through language just how difficult and how laborious it can be to be ill. What I do know now is that the medical medium information is incredible. It is empowering, it is real, it is truth. And I feel so honored. I feel so deeply honored to have discovered it and to have been able to use it to heal. I feel honored to have this body that wants to heal, that wants to do this work for me. I had no idea. Here I thought this body was failing me and it was shutting down and didn't know what to do. And it's not true. I just wasn't giving it the tools it needed. Once I did, everything started turning around. I mean, it took time, of course, but from the very beginning, as soon as I started eating fruit again and cutting out the foods that were really fueling it, I mean, for me, there weren't too many left, but it was the extra fat that wasn't helping. Whew, I saw a difference right away. And here I am 3 years later. It took time to really have the symptoms be completely gone, but I am in this amazing body now. This body that is so strong, and I'm stronger and healthier than I've ever been at 39. And I just feel overjoyed because now I'm in a place where I can help be a guidepost for others. I can help be a lighthouse for others during their healing journey. And it wouldn't be without this medical medium information, this information that is empowering us at this time on this planet when we're going through such incredible transformation, all of us, individually and collectively. And this information, this medical medium information, it can really serve as a catalyst for all of humanity to be free on an individual level, but also collectively. Because when we're strong and healthy, we're in balance, we're empowered, we're working together, we're not divided, we're actually able to live in a more grounded, harmonious, abundant place. We can see the truth of who we are and what we are, and in each other too. So we don't have to have these difficult and tumultuous things occurring in the outside world or in the inside world when we're able to find true health and wellness. And this is totally possible if you really, really want to heal and really want to find what it is to be whole and well, so that you can help and spread that outside to others. It can happen. It can happen. And with this information that we have all been blessed with as a gift from Anthony William, the medical medium, he has blessed us all. And enduring his gift that I know isn't easy to live with, but he's been able to share this information, and it's changing countless lives across the world. It's incredible, and I feel so very honored to be one of those lives. I feel so honored to have found what I call the Holy Grail. It's real, and it can absolutely heal you. It can absolutely change your life and help you get your body and your life back. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you for sharing your amazing gift with us. I'm so very honored to be here as living proof that it's real, that it works. It's amazing. If you're interested in working one-on-one with me, please visit thedivineiswithincoaching.com to schedule a complimentary consult.